Think, think. Why doesn't he believe me? Logic 6. High chance, 83%. It's a red check. It can't be retried. If you have a skill point, you're gonna use it. Accept the changes, 92%. Come on.
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him, all together. Titus said, we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud, in a public place.
He said it loud in a public place. They didn't confess. So, they did. Listen, he was shot. He wasn't hanged. Listen to me. I have to assume they don't know that he was shot. So, yes, he was shot. He wasn't hanged. Listen to me.
You're lying. The Paul heard it.
The Paul heard it. He doesn't move the weapon.
A Kiel Model 40 revolver, 8 rounds in the barrel. The gun slowly sways in his hand from the inebriation.
The Paul heard what?
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
The hanging was only a cover-up. When they confessed they were lying, the gardener isn't even one of them. When they confessed they were lying is not a strong argument to present to Courtenaire. The gardener isn't even one of the Hardy Boys is a strange one. I've just noticed that one of them's just chilling out on the bench at the back, so they're not even in the group lineup. The hanging was only a cover-up. Yeah, it was only a cover-up.
Liars.
He pulls the trigger. A plume of smoke erupts from the muzzle of his gun.
The shot rings in your ears, a low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head, crashing a small pane of the glass window behind her.
So because he was drunk, he missed.
I missed.
The man looks at his revolver and smiles.
Not true. He purposefully overaimed and shot the window. You had him second-guessing himself, only for a second. Do not assume he will miss the next time.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
So not a gunshot, but you heard about the lynching. Also, I've just realized I should have probably popped all of my drugs and alcohol to make sure that I had the highest chance of passing all of these checks. But oh well.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot. What topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call.
You're all drunk, look at yourselves. The Wild Pines rep does not approve. Where is Classier? She can explain this. Stand there quietly, hope nothing happens. Okay, if we're going to try and change the topic, asking about Classier seems the best thing to do. I am hoping it's not going to have to end up with this red check here, because I did just spend a skill point on the logic, so... Where is Classier?
Who the fuck is that?
Exactly, that, yeah, is to get him asking about it.
Glacier, the woman upstairs, where is she?
She left!
The manager calls down from the balcony.
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
God, what the hell are you doing here? What do you mean she left?
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
We should have arrested her.
The lieutenant whispers, his eyes still on the armed mercenaries.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
Okay. You're all drunk, look at yourselves. The Wild Pines rep does not approve of this. Shoot Courtenaire. Because it's a red check, this has a level of finality to it. It is, this will end the conversation. You're all drunk and the Wild Pines rep does not approve of it. Do I bring Joyce? I feel like I have to bring Joyce into this, because otherwise there's no way out of this, right? They're not going to stop for me saying they're drunk. They don't care. Do they care about Joyce? Probably not, but it's the best chance I've got of talking out of it.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
Wild Pines is not going to forgive you massacring a bunch on innocent people. We're working together. She knew you're out of control. She told me. Let me just say one thing. Change the topic. They're not going to forgive you for massacring a bunch of innocent people. They don't think they're innocent. That's the point. We're working together. She knew you're out of control. She told me. I feel like we have to say we're working with Joyce. Because she gave us info. We looked into the drug trafficking for her. That's how we get more info about Ruby. I don't like saying you're out. She said you're out of control, but I feel like it's the best option. So, hold me.
She's gone, you stupid fuck. Sailed off 5 minutes ago. She doesn't give a shit about you, Silos.
Well, that's interesting because I did literally check in on Joyce on the way back. I had to double back to do it as well. So, that's that only just happened.
Stay cool. Don't do anything stupid!
Titus shouts to his men in the background.
The company bitch is gone. Ladies cunt is gone. Ladies gone. Fuck are we still doing in this shithole?
He looks around, tired suddenly. Mad even.
Guys, I just get in the way. I don't even have a gun.
The little guy breaks formation. That is not something you want to do, Shanky. If you stood in the line, you probably want to stand in line until things go off. I mean, a gunshot has already happened, so that would be the point that you break formation.
Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself. We're doing this together.
Man. Shanky, what a coward.
They're afraid, all of them. Trembling reeds in the wind. They'll run, scatter soon, one by one.
You're all drunk, look at yourselves. This is the last option I've got to try and talk them out of it.
Yes. So what?
Exactly.
Yeah, so what? You should be drunk too. Or, like, drunker. You don't want to die sober, do you?
I don't need a drink right now, for God's sake. Look at this, I'm in a fight. Your judgment is impaired, you'll regret this. I'm drunk too, let's dance, baby. Nothing, it's okay. Ooh, I kind of like both of your judgment's impaired and nothing, it's okay. But nothing, it's okay. There's two ways, there's more than one way to read that. Nothing, it's okay is like a, never mind, just ignore me. Your judgment's impaired, you'll regret this.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government ordained super soldier.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
The woman's voice is furious.
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
Oh. The outburst is accompanied by yellowish saliva around his mouth.
Now, you got them both off-piste. He's foaming mad at her.
Yeah, I think there's... So there is no way to actually get out of this without shooting the gun. Now, you've got them both off-piste, he's foaming mad at her. Hand-eye coordination check, legendary 14, shoot caught in air. You got them distracted by memories, got them arguing, got him talking. Or stand there quietly and hope nothing bad happens. Yeah, just don't do anything. And I can't check my inventory either, so I kind of have to hope that my gun has a bullet inside it. Because otherwise, this was all for nothing. I can't do anything if I can't shoot caught in air. So, 83% is as high as it's gonna go. Oh, it failed! No! I shot
A small
Angus.
explosion expels the bullet from the chamber. With a puff of smoke, it hits the man square in the chest, producing a soft clicking sound in the armor.
Okay. So, the check failed. 83%. That's kind of unfortunate. I did have a bullet, so I did have a single shot. It was, yeah, it wasn't something that I could equip. It was there. It hits the man square in the chest. So I actually had to go for the kill for that one. Oh, okay. Alright, well, there's no... Well, I suppose I could save scum and try and reset all that, but that was a lot to go through. And we've been playing this as mostly a one-shot, so let's continue on. It failed.
Like dice rolling. The kinetic energy of of the 9mm front-loaded bullet is distributed evenly across the chest piece and into his hands.
Go ahead. Give it another try.
The man doesn't even move, he's smiling. Hand-eye coordination check 6 even. Already missed him once. Shoot him again. It didn't do anything. Look at the gun. Throw the gun at him. Die. Do nothing. I don't have another bullet. Do I have another bullet? No, I can't. If I was going to pass the red check, it would have happened the first time. This already missed him once thing. But then if I don't do this, he will shoot someone. Probably me. It's a 50-50 either way, so let's try it again. I can't redo it, so...
Another soft explosion, like a firecracker, goes off in your hand. Another soft click from the gleaming white cuirass.
Item lost bullet. So yes, I had multiple bullets, okay.
They teach you to shoot the chest in Copland? Stupid fuck. Kill him.
Okay. I mean, yes, they do tell you to shoot the chest, because you aim for the biggest center of mass.
To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly. An Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. It will devastate you.
Kim, where's Kim? Blink, think, reaction speed, dodge the shot. I have a high chance of passing that. Kim, yeah, I feel like it's important to know where Kim is.
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude. He's trying to find a straight line of sight before the rifleman can take you out. It's not easy. He has 0.6 seconds to do so. He won't make it. You're on your own.
Alright. Does blink, think, make 0.6 seconds pass?
You stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it, his eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens, focusing on you. 0.4 seconds remain. There are 6 little black dots in the tip of the barrel, like a honeycomb. This is a knock cannon. It shoots 6 rounds in one pull of the trigger.
Oh. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to dodge all of those.
Absolute destruction. Is there anything we could use to protect this frail body? That gun will tear us to pieces. He's drunk. Drunk fighters overcorrect. Move right, he aims further right. Get him to overshoot. A full suit of armor can't be too agile. You can shift direction faster than he can. Just dodge the first shot, and the second will be easier. Drunks are quick to anger and make mistakes.
So now it's, because I wasn't able to shoot Courtenaire myself, it's get Rude to shoot him by making him aim at Rude and then going the other way. Reaction speed 9, challenging 12, dodge the shot. +1, he'll overcorrect. +1, you are faster. +1, he'll make a mistake. Dodge the shot.
You leap left. A swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks.
Joy! I am alive! I cannot be killed, I have become immortal. Shout, stop shooting at me. No, that's not gonna work, because I shot first. So, I can't be killed, I've become immortal. I mean, depends on how well my reaction speed does with 9. Joy! I am alive!
The man tilts his head, trying to see through the clearing smoke for the next shot. Watch out. To your left, Nepal is about to take a shot too, at Kim.
God,
Please.
The lieutenant says quietly without trembling, he aims face pale.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you.
Okay. So, Kim has managed to shoot Rude, hence why Rude is currently slumped over. He's dropped his rifle, and there's blood splattered all over his helmet. So, it seems like Kim was successful. So the shot that DePaul did aimed at the lieutenant but missed. I hear a scream behind you. Kim, did he hit the rifleman? Who screamed? Well, there's only 2 people behind me, DePaul and Courtenay. I feel like it's important to confirm that Kim did hit the rifleman, even though I can see it on the screen.
Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant.
Yeah, I guess.
The helmet looks like the face of an ancient god of war, crying blood.
Who screamed?
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers.
He was just sat on the bench. I've just realized, would Glenn be considered blonde? He was just sat on the bench. He wasn't stood with the rest of the Hardy Boys. And in fact, they've all scattered apart from Titus and Elizabeth. But what was he still just doing on the bench?
You see 2 cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your chest, point blank. Then the man squeezes the trigger.
Look him in the eye. Reaction speed impossible 20. Evade the shot. Let it happen. Let's look him in the eye. Because currently I'm facing the entire opposite direction, so getting shot in the back doesn't seem like a good idea. Look him in the eye.
A look of happiness. His eyes seem unnaturally bright, shining like stars. Something in the fear must distort him somehow. He is evil, and the end.
And I failed to shoot him.
Here it comes. Death.
Okay. Reaction speed impossible. Evade the shot. I have a low chance of passing it. I don't actually know whether it would even be possible to do it, even if I was able to roll, double 6. Because, well, double 6 is an automatic pass. Or I could just let it happen. Thing is that he said they shoot people in the center of the mass for Copland, in the chest. I am wearing a chest plate for armor. So if he does the same thing, hopefully he does aim for the chest, but chances are he won't. So then the real question is, do we go for trying to evade the shot that is very unlikely to work, or do we let it happen? Because trying to evade the shot itself could lead to a worse outcome. Like, we had it with the dance-off, trying to get Kim to join in with us, ended up with a way worse outcome than just not trying at all. If I evade the shot, does that mean... Well, if I try to evade the shot, does that mean A, the people behind me get shot, so Elizabeth and Titus? Or does it mean that Kim gets in the way and he gets hit by it instead? Because we're assuming that DePaul has shot Glenn, so their aim is already off. Right. Because we had Half-Light say, here it comes death, let's try and let it happen. Because I'm not going to be able to evade the shot. 8%. I missed the opportunity to do it by getting the 83% chance of shooting Courtenaire. So once that happened, everything else since has just been a consequence of that. So let's not make the outcome any worse than trying to do something and failing. Let's let it happen.
You simply blink, then something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll.
Are you telling me if I had the Hanged Man boots, that might have actually saved my legs?
The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark, a distant blur as you recede into it.
Listen through the darkness and the pain.
The Hardy Boys are yelling. Someone is running, jumping over you. In the background you hear gunfire shatter glass, and then a man in pain. A familiar sound. It's Titus with a splat like meat. You hear bullets rip into him. His voice, still giving orders, grows fainter. A gurgle.
Touch your lower body.
Feels slick and warm with blood. The pain is too strong to know what has happened there. Even clutching to your consciousness takes everything you got.
What parts of me are missing?
Most of what's down there.
Oh god, I don't care, fuck me. I feel like I would have the reaction of oh god, but because we're playing a game, I also like I don't care, fuck me, because I missed the shot that I had. Let's just go with oh god.
It's all gone. Open your eyes now. You have to see what's happening.
What do I see?
Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
Out of it, a silhouette appears crouching over you. You hear a familiar voice filled with urgency and fear. No one wants to do anything with me. No one wants to party with me. Gun down in the line of duty, it's okay. Live fast, die old. Kim, wince from the pain. Kim, I lied about not remembering who I am. I made it up, I remember everything. There's a white shadow that smells like apricots. It's always there. If these are the final words that I have, then yeah. Live fast, die old seems like the most appropriate.
Yes, keep talking. Stay awake. Look at me.
The lieutenant pushes down on your wound hard. This also implies that Kim was able to take out Courtenaire and DePaul.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And the cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone. When suddenly, you sense something behind him.
Oh, that's not good.
A shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands.
So what I just said about Kim having implied to be able to take out DePaul and Courtenaire wasn't true.
Scream immediately. He's gonna die.
Let the darkness take you. Authority medium 11. No Kim. The lieutenant trusts you. Kim truly trusts you. I have no authority. This is not going to work. But I actually do not have another choice. Because letting the darkness take you is just giving up. So, let's try the red check.
There. Behind. You
hear
hear
your
your
bl-
bloody
oh,
lips
yeah.
mumble. But he does not understand. He does not look into your eyes and see the fear there. He does not.